she has no group, and she basically said, well, I could put you in a group with donor eggs at your age because that's where you're headed. And I was like, really? And this is a mental health professional. I see the crystal raindrop. Good morning, Fertility fam. Today is Thursday, April 5th. I hope you are well. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. I think I'm going to do an intro so I don't have to keep saying that. Hopefully most of you know who I am by now, but I'm always mindful that this may be your first time or your first video. So I want to make sure you know who I am and I want to thank you. But I'll see if I can streamline that for all of us. So I don't know if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I had reached out to a doctor that I found on the Resolve website. I'm looking for a support group that's led by a doctor. I think I mentioned before I went to a peer-led support group and I did not have a good experience. So it's advertised on the Resolve website as having a meeting. I think it's every third Thursday or every third Tuesday or whatever, but a frequent meeting it's definitely advertised as a regular meeting. And the doctor called me today and I feel assaulted this morning, and she was aware. She said, I'm sorry to assault you with all of this, so good on her, but then don't assault me. And let me say, how can I say this in a politically correct way? She was not from a place of where they speak romantic languages, meaning no flowery anything. She was like very direct, almost rude, except that she did say she knew she was assaulting me. But she was like, I've never heard of your insurance and you'd have to do out of network. Do you know what that is? And it's like, yeah, I do. I don't imagine too many people in 2018 who don't know what out of network is, but I don't know. Maybe I'm being sensitive. But yeah, so she has no group, and she basically said, well, I could put you in a group with donor eggs at your age because that's where you're headed. And I was like, really? And this is a mental health professional. So yeah, I'm running late as usual, but I did want to hop on here and give you that bit of experience. So she said I could go online, which obviously I told her specifically I was looking for a group led by a mental health professional. She asked me who I was seeing professionally for a therapist. I told her I was also seeing Helen Adrian, but it was only 4 weeks. And she was very dismissive of both of those professionals and said that I could come in and see her for $75, but she couldn't promise anything. And perhaps we could go on and I would see her on a regular basis. And I was just thinking, why would I see you ever? And why don't you take that note down on the Resolve website saying that you have a regular infertility group for general? So she said she didn't want to put me in a class with younger women because mostly my needs were going to be about running out of time. Just a lot of assumptions, I think. Yeah. You don't know what issues I'm grappling with. Mainly, I think for me, I'm still grappling with the miscarriage. But I mean, obviously time is a factor, but the emotional part of it is also a factor. And just feeling like, how long can I do this? And I definitely need support. So I don't know. What do you guys do when you are looking for support? Are you going to different groups? Are you going to peer-led groups? There has to be more than online. Like, I do feel like I need a professional who gets what I'm talking about and who can offer me guidance. I feel like the professionals that I do see offer me guidance in other areas of this journey, but someone who's like trained in my specific concerns would just be helpful. So I'm disappointed, but I will persevere. And she also said, well, there might be a group that comes up, but I'm going to leave it on you to follow up because I'm so busy and I don't want to waste your time. And I was like, well, I appreciate that, girl. But yeah, I just think, I guess we all come from different places. Like, I'm a businesswoman first and foremost, and that's not how I would run a business from a customer service perspective. Yeah, I just wouldn't do that. But I will persevere. I will move on. I did want to share that with you guys, and I want to know if you guys are going to like support groups, peer-led or professional-led, and how you found them. Because I would love to get into one. Maybe I advertise for some. She said there used to be one for over 40, but that's not regular, and like groups stay together for 2 or 3 years. Typically those women stay together and then they kind of disband. So she did give good information. I don't want to be like totally wah on her, but just not good and early in the morning. Just, whew, it was a lot. All right. I hope your day has started off really well and you're doing great. I will talk to you guys later. Okay.
So I'll see you Monday.
At 2.
The 9th at 2 p.m. and we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, look forward to meeting
Okay,
you.
all right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So I ranted. I felt better. Whoops. And then I decided I should at least see her for one individual meeting, and of course I'm still running late, so I gotta figure that out. I need socks to get into my boots, but yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess I appreciate her candor, and she's not wrong about the donor eggs, and every other professional has said that, so I don't know what I'm getting mad at her for. You know, we'll see. We'll do the one appointment, and she's giving it to me at a discount, so if I don't, you know, if I hate it or it's crazy, then I just won't go back, and that'll be that. But yeah, I'm wishy-washy. But I want to talk to someone about my specific issues, and my current therapist is like, she's nice and well-meaning, but I feel like sometimes she's just saying stuff that doesn't make any sense. And the same thing with like peer-led groups, like we're all kind of getting our information together, but from a, like, so it's good, I think peer-led is good as far as the RE information, right? Because we have had different experiences with our different REs, and so we can kind of talk about, well, this is my protocol and that's my protocol. But as far as like tips and tricks to mentally cope with all of this, I need a professional. That's just it. Okay, I'm so late, and I have an 11 o'clock meeting that I'm leading. It is 10:29, so I gotta find my socks, put on my boots, and get the hell out of here. But I will definitely follow up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm out of the house. Put too much product in my hair. It is shrinking. I couldn't find a headband to stretch the top back. Lord Jesus. Yeah, my hair, boing. And the back is actually longer than the front, but I never stretch the back. I normally put a band across it in the morning, or I just yank it up into a ponytail or a puff. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. It's some new Negro foolishness that I'm on this morning. I am of two minds. I think I had an initial gut reaction about this woman. I vented to you guys, so thank God I have you. And yeah, I need to talk to somebody. So I'm gonna start with her, because she did get back to me. Some other people didn't get back to me. And the thing I think that she said that resonated with me was, other people will tell you about groups and put you on waiting lists and never get back to you. And after I thought about it, she's right, because I had reached out, and I forgot, actually, I reached out back in, I don't know, August. I'm trying to make this late. Okay, almost to the subway, and I think I hear a train. I'm not running, it's too far. Okay, so, yes, I remember I did reach out to a group. It took me a long time to get in. Reached out to another one. I never heard back from them. So the point she's making is valid. There are people who will just collect names and leave you with the impression that they are gonna get back to you, and they don't. So I respect it when she says she's gonna put the responsibility on me, and as it should be, right? Because it is my mental health and my situation. So if I'm not advocating for myself the hardest, I can't expect anybody else to. And I think I'm feeling especially vulnerable because last night we were supposed to be working on finalizing the agreement, the known donor agreement, and I didn't hear from the other party, and I want to get like all the language done so I can then have like a lawyer finalize it. And I know you guys are probably like, it's not that deep, but again, I'm a businesswoman. I'm that type of chick that's gonna be like, if we're getting married, I need a prenup. Okay. Ooh, a train is coming. Hopefully we'll get that, and we'll get there by 11:30. But yeah, I would get a prenup. So I just like everything to be clear. No, I thought you meant this. I thought I was gonna do this. You said that. No, we'll just have it in writing. And oh, this train is out of service. We'll have it in writing. It'll be clear, and there's no ambiguity. Sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, that train wasn't coming, or that train was not in service. I think it hits the rails and it has that automatic thing. It says a Brooklyn bound, even though I'm not going to Brooklyn. I'm going from the top of Manhattan to the middle, but it is Brooklyn bound. Those transitions don't transition back that fast. Okay, so anyway, I just want to get the agreement sorted out and like we're all clear on who's responsible for what. And so I got a text and the person said they fell asleep and we're gonna meet tonight at 8. So hopefully that all susses out, but that has me like a little anxious too. So yeah, I just need a good 45 minutes with the professional to talk about my fertility concerns. Okay, there is a train. It's a C train. I'm gonna have to transfer, but hopefully there'll be a D and I will make it on time. And it's a long day. I have a meeting right after work and then I gotta make it home. Groceries are getting delivered at 8 tonight. But I'll check in with you guys. Okay. Hi fam. I wanted to come on here because I feel like I may have assaulted you guys earlier when I was like, boy. But all is well. And I actually started off the day pretty well before the doctor called. I had made my shake and I had that. That's the first time I've had it in a couple weeks. And I'm overall in good spirits. I think I was just like overwhelmed by everything that was going on. Yeah, I've since heard from my known donor and we're meeting tonight at 8. So hopefully all goes well. I think I was thinking too, well, maybe he changed his mind, which was, I don't know. Let's not conjure up things that are not in existence. But I did want to let you guys know that I'm okay and hopefully I didn't like startle you with all of my rant this morning. All is well. We got to a good place. It was just a little bumpy ride getting there. Yeah, so the day is halfway done. I just had a great phone call with someone that Martine put me in touch with by, she's over at Single Mom by Choice, her channel. It's all one word. Talking about an opportunity there. I won't spoil it exactly what it is, but I'm so grateful that she thought about me. It's actually talking about my journey and opportunity to talk about it, in a more public way. And so yeah, it'll be interesting, like sort of a collaboration opportunity. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds. Yay, good things are happening, positive vibes in the universe, and yeah, all is well. Except for my hair. I don't know. I knew it was gonna shrink up, but the curls are like, it's, yeah, boing. It's 5:30 and the day is not done yet. I'm headed over to the east side to the deluxe apartments. Yikes. I'm headed over to the east side. We have a meeting. I mentioned before I'm part of the leadership team for the Black Employee Network, and we have a group called The Collective where we partner with other ERGs from other organizations, people coming from NBA, NFL, Viacom, PepsiCo, Nielsen, Facebook. They were the group that when I went to speak at Facebook, that was part of it. That was an event for The Collective. So I'm headed over there right now. And hopefully it doesn't go longer than an hour because I've got groceries being delivered tonight at 8. And I got a note that they don't have any flowers. So the house will not have fresh flowers until tomorrow when I can pick those up. All right. What's up, Fertility fam? How are you? So I have made it home. We had a great meeting with the Black Collective. It was exciting. And 3 of the girls there, I found out they also live in Harlem. So we threatened to have a boozy brunch. I haven't even been drinking and I can't talk. And we'll see how that goes. One of them is on 145th. So I'm on 139th. One's on 145th. One says she's on, what did she say, Manhattan and like 117, and I can't remember. But we're all like in walking distance, so it was nice. We basically like set our mission and our objectives. We've had 3 events. We've been together for almost a year, but we wanted to kind of like proof of concept it, POC, for the last 10 months. And so we were solidifying things and looking now to get like executive buy-in and all that fun stuff, trying to figure out our pillars and our verticals. And it was good. It was good. It was an hour. And so, yeah, now I'm home. I'm waiting on Fresh Direct to come. Again, worst thing that happened to me is that I'm not getting fresh flowers today. And yeah, I'm over all of my antics from this morning. And so we'll see. I haven't made an appointment with my regular therapist. I missed my appointment because I was sick last week on Thursday and in the bed and totally was asleep and forgot to reschedule. So like afterwards she sent me a note saying, I hope you're okay. I thought we had a meeting. And I was like, we did. Sorry, I'm sick. I just haven't rescheduled it. And I don't know. I felt like, I don't want to say she was judgy, but I think like our last meeting, I just didn't feel connected. I do want to see this other fertility therapist and then figure it out from there. So yeah, I'm waiting on the known donor to arrive so we can go over the contracts as well. Cheyenne is funny because she was like, why do you guys need a contract? Can't you just have sex? Why do you have to have an agreement? But it is, you have to get all that ironed out just because people have different styles, needs, desires. And I think it's better to have it out all clear and non-ambiguous when everyone is in agreement. I think once like emotions get involved and things have happened, things can get contentious, and so I just would like to avoid that. So yeah, so donor is known to me. I don't know if I'm going to reveal it on the channel other than to say it is the father of the baby that I miscarried. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He had a change of heart. So, which is how I wanted it to be in the first place. But, you know, sometimes we don't get what we want. Sometimes we do. I'm crossing my fingers that it all works out and that it is productive. And, yeah. How are you guys doing? I still want to know what you guys think about therapy and therapy specifically for fertility. Curious your thoughts on that. I hope all is well. Thank you for everyone who's reached out to me. I think I've talked to Deidre. I've talked to Anna in Malaysia who's sending me warm weather. If it only gets here. Oh, there he is. Shai, will you get that for me, please? Yeah. Thank you. So I've talked to Anna and Deidre, and you guys have all given me good things. I've got to go now. Bye. Baby, that's to you all. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows.